about a shirtless man.
I've got an exciting show planned today. I've got some really cool cars in the back. I've got stuff ready to go to auction. We've got the Grand National. We've got the Warriors bike ready to go to auction. I've got an old Mercedes, an antique Mercedes that you just love. You just love that car. Yes. That we're almost done with. And I've also got a neat car called a Resto Mod. And I'm going to educate you guys a little bit today on what a Resto Mod is. And as well, I bought 2 other cars that we have started tearing into, getting them prepped to go to auction in October. So we're thinking 90 days in advance. And do me a favor, Richard's on his way sometime today. When he shows up, will you bring him to the back?
Of course.
Catch up with us?
Definitely.
So we're going to go to the back, take a look at what we've got going on, and man, we have got a lot going on. And when Richard gets here, don't forget to bring him to the back.
Sounds great.
The Clothesline Ladies Apparel and Consignment Shop offers high-quality merchandise at affordable prices. From Miss Me jeans to casual and business attire to accessories and shoes, the Clothesline carries size 0 to plus sizes. You can dress for success at the Clothesline. Stop by and see us today.
At the Clothesline here in McDonough, you can dress for success, and soon we'll be adding prom dresses and wedding dresses.
At the Women's Center, we pride ourselves with the compassionate, friendly, and skilled delivery of cutting-edge healthcare. We realize how embarrassing many problems can be and have created a center that will respect the sensitive nature of these problems. You will leave feeling empowered with an understanding of your disorder and confident that a cure is on the way. Dr. Stephanie Gordon and Dr. Trent Rice are board certified in urogynecology. They see patients in both Stockbridge and Conyers. The Women's Center, where compassion and skill come together.
Thank you, Unique Creation Hair Studios.
Unique Creations Hair Studios is the #1 natural hair salon for hair growth. Simply put, we grow your hair. Together, we'll create the best hair care regimen to restore your hair and edges immediately. We specialize in natural hair care, chemical-free smoothing treatments, scalp treatments, children's hair care, braidless weaving, extensions, and hydration silk press. Book appointments online or contact us today at 770-897-5213.
At Zytec Roofing, we believe that your home is one of your most important investments, and protecting that investment starts with a quality roof. We realize in order to be successful in this competitive business, it's important to build a positive relationship with our clients. As an A-rated, fully accredited Better Business Bureau roofing contractor, Zytec is known for delivering superb workmanship and outstanding customer service. Our experienced team also specializes in detecting storm-related damage and is qualified to work on your behalf with your insurance provider at no cost to you. Your home may qualify for an entirely new roof that is paid for by your insurance company. With our well-known personal service and attention to detail, we bring the best quality work to your home. We will not be satisfied until you are. To schedule an estimate and a free roof inspection, contact Zytec Roofing today and let us go to work for you.
So I'll tell you what, we're going to go take a look in the shop first, and then we're going to take a look at some of the beauties I've got setting out here today. It's so nice outside today, the guys are working outside. Now we've got a shop full going on, and what I wanted to make notice inside the shop is this. Over in the corner, we've got 2 Corvettes. Now we recently purchased these Corvettes just to go to auction. You know, the collector car auction is 4 times a year. So, you know, it takes me a couple months to get my cars ready. Now, me and a business partner recently bought the '78 Corvette. The cool thing about that car, it's an anniversary car. So it's a special year. Every so many years, they make anniversary cars. That happens to be one of them. Now it's a low mileage car. The bad thing is it was neglected. Even though it was low mileage, it was neglected. But I can tell you this, when we finish that car, it's going to be tip top. The first one here is a 78 Corvette. It's actually an anniversary car. It's gray and silver. It's a really nice car. And then over in the corner is a 74 Corvette. We're going to tag team these cars and get them ready for the October auction. You know, it was years ago I saw all we would do would be Corvettes, and then it seemed like all we was doing was Mustangs. Now it seems like we're getting a ton of Corvettes in again, you know. All these mid-year Corvettes, which I'm thankful for them. They're great cars. Carl's over there working away on those. This is a 76 Impala. We've got a big Impala in the shop that we've been working on for about a month now. Jared's sanding door jams, getting that ready to prep. That car will actually be painted and gone before next episode. We've never featured this car. It's only been here a short time. Jared is getting the door jams ready to paint. So just a little bit of what's going on in the shop. And I know you guys remember the Putt-Putt, the Corvair. David is just finishing up the last little pieces to that car. Man, I'd give anything if we'd have been done enough to go for a test drive. But, I mean, it is what it is, you know. If you remember from episodes past, this car is on a budget, and each month they pay a certain amount, and we work as their money allows. This is the last month for this car, and right now David is just basically putting in a few gaskets, a few soft seals. We found a minor electrical problem. He's repairing that under the dash today. And this car will be going home hopefully by Friday. You love to see them coming, and I hate to see them go when it's time for them to go home. I wish I could keep them all, but I can't. I need a huge warehouse. But what I really want you guys to see is actually out in the parking lot, the Mercedes, the Grand National, Corvette, and a motorcycle we're getting ready for auction.
Fully Persuaded Foundation is a nonprofit Christian organization that raises money to support orphanages, missionaries, and ministries. On July 18th, Fully Persuaded Foundation presents their first ever summer festival at the square in downtown McDonough. All funds raised at the summer festival will go to feed orphans in Uganda and plant churches in Pakistan. There will be live music, games, dance, and a message from key speaker Clayton Jennings, and so much more. Come out and show your support. We'd love to see you there.
Thank you for calling High Priority Plumbing. This is Brittany. How can I help you?
Yeah. Do you guys have any ordained plumbers?
No, sir, but we have expert professional plumbers on staff 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Look, I have a plumbing emergency.
I understand, sir, and I will be glad to assist you with getting someone out to your home.
How soon can they get here?
I'm glad you called us for that got out of hand.
Oh, wow. Are you sure everything's okay?
Oh, yes, sir. We took care of it. Thank you for calling High Priority Plumbing. Because at High Priority Plumbing, our customers are our priority.
You are my hero.
Hello, I'm Joe Weeks.
And I'm Joya Davis.
Let's face it, no one goes to an attorney because things are going great. You come to us because you need help.
You need someone who will listen, someone who will understand.
Whether you've been injured in a car wreck or arrested for DUI.
Facing a divorce or considering adoption.
Here at the law offices of Joe Weeks and Joya Davis, we feel it's important to meet with you to help you find a solution.
To put your mind at ease.
We're here for you. Call us at 404-296-1444.
We'd love to hear from you.
At Massage Envy Spa, we know there's nothing like relaxation. It can make a long day good and a good day so much better. That's why we offer relaxing, customized massages and facials every day. So when your muscles and mind need to unwind, we're on it. Professionally, conveniently, and for a pretty great price. That's relaxation. This is Massage Envy Spa. Schedule today.
Hey, I'm Shane, and barbecue is what I love. But my dream was to open my own barbecue place. And it all started in this tiny little shack. Today, we still make our barbecue the same way, every day, at every store. The finest meat, slow smoked, hand chopped, and piled high. Shane's Rib Shack.
So the Black Grand National belongs to a customer of mine who wanted us to get that car ready to go to auction. If you remember last month, we were in the middle of doing a bunch of body work, getting that thing ready to go to auction. Well, guess what? It's done and it's ready to go. We've gone through everything. We looked at everything in that car, because when it goes to auction and it's got my name on it, I want them to know they have bought something they can turn the key and go to town. And of course, the car is black. The cool thing about this car is there wasn't many of these made. It's a V6 turbo car, about 600 horsepower. So when this car goes across the auction block, I expect a lot of people are going to be drooling. I hope Richard shows up here in a little while. I want him to look at the car and give me any last-minute pointers. We take a lot of pride in what we do, and especially when a customer entrusts us to get his car ready to sell. We take that doubly important, because we'll never see the car again, and it'll have my name on that car. The next car I wanted to show you is the little Mercedes. Now, the cool thing about this car is everybody thinks Mercedes were all high-end, all luxury cars. Well, Mercedes also built a car for the working class, and that's this car, a little 190. That car's got rubber floor mats in it, never had carpet. That car is 4 on the tree, which is so cool. Now, the chrome is off the car right now. It's at the chrome shop. Everybody remembers Southern Bumper. The chrome is at the chrome shop, and it's getting finished up. We've already painted the car. We've done the tires and the wheels. We've done a little interior work to it. The guy that owns this car is a car collector. You remember the Mossport green Corvette? This is his car as well. So, you know, when you think about people that collect cars, you think, well, they either collect Corvettes, they collect Mustangs, they collect whatever. This collector has got a wide array of cars, from Corvettes to Lotuses, which will be coming down next month, to the little Austin Healey that was wrecked, this Mercedes. Speaking of the Austin Healey, it is at the frame shop right now getting pulled, and it should be back for next month's episode. But I want you guys to take a look at this car. This is an original color car. This is a 100% original car. Now, what I really love about this car is this. Everybody remembers either their grandfather or somebody had a pickup truck that was called 3 on the tree. So when you drive an old 3-speed truck, you push in the clutch and you shift it on the column. Now, what really pushes my buttons about this little Mercedes is this. It's actually a 4-speed on the tree, which is really rare. In fact, this is probably the only car I've ever known to have a 4-speed on the tree. So it's got 4 forward gears and then reverse. Just like the old Chevrolets and Fords had 3 on the tree, Mercedes had 4 on the tree. Now that's just cool stuff. You know, an old 3 on the tree vehicle, old pickup trucks, even old cars back in the day was 3 on the tree. But to have a 4 on the tree, only Mercedes did that. And what I really appreciate about this particular car collector is he wanted to do some accent on the wheels. I was thinking silver. He said, how about red? And I'm thinking, I don't know about red. But we did it. I picked up, that's actually Farmall red. That's a tractor color. But it goes with the blue. You know, it's non-metallic, non-pearl, and it's just enough accent to set that little car off. I think it's a cool touch. But that's really neat stuff. We've got to sand and polish the car, and of course, when the chrome comes back from the chromers, we'll put the bumpers back on. This may or may not be here next month, but I didn't want to run the risk of you guys not seeing this car. If you remember from probably episode 3, maybe episode 4, we talked about resto mods. We talked about them briefly. I think it was a 40 Ford pickup truck that we had in the shop that had a V8 carbureted with air conditioning. Now this 66 Corvette is a resto mod to the extreme. That car is totally 100% modern, 2015, everything. From the computer, the motor, the drivetrain, all of it's still under GM warranty. That's all Crate stuff. It is nothing but a 66 Corvette in old body and interior only. Underneath the car, the chassis and underneath the hood is LS3. That's what's in 2015 Corvettes today. You guys take a look at this. That is a 1966 car that has a 1-year full GM drivetrain warranty on it. That's cool stuff. We've got some final tuning to do to this car, and he's decided that he wants to paint a black Stinger stripe on the front of this car. So we'll be going through this car, and it may or may not be here next month, but I did not want the opportunity to go by for you guys not to see this car. This is just cool stuff.
Hello, my name is Linda Clark. I'm with CNC Fence. We are a family-owned and operated business that has been in business since 1983. We do residential and commercial fence, all types, in the Metro Atlanta area. And we also do temporary construction fence for construction sites.
Hi, my name is Jennifer with Lady Fencer. I sell fence material to the public for do-it-yourself. Come see me today.
Come see us at CNC Fence. We have a showroom that you can look at, and we do free estimates.
Copy Central was established in July of 1998. We are a family-owned and operated business serving the needs of the education and business communities. We now have 2 retail stores, one on Parker Road in Conyers, the other on Powers Ferry Road in Atlanta. We print everything from business cards to banners, postcards to posters, and every size in between. We've got you covered for vehicle wraps, window perf, and now vinyl letters for your cars, trucks, or boats. Our knowledge, experience, and dedication make us the ideal partner for all your printing needs.
Welcome to Eagles Landing Country Club, the social hub of Henry County. We'd like to invite you to the club to take a look around and experience all the amazing benefits that membership offers. From our cool casual dining in our members lounge and Chop House 88, to our tennis facility, and of course our 27-hole championship golf course. Members also enjoy events, amenities, such as private events for social, business, and golf outings. Thank you, and we look forward to hearing from you for your personalized tour.
Fancy That Fine Jewelry, guaranteed to make her smile.
Here at Foundation Sports, we provide a fun family environment for children of all levels to reach their goals and perform to their highest potential. Both family and individual packages are available. Member clinics, skill testing, 24-hour access, discounted pricing on individual lessons, skill development, fall and winter program, as well as weekly and day camps. As a member, you would be entitled to discounts on Wilson and DeMarini products, as well as an assortment of items from our BSN catalog. Be sure to visit any of our 3 locations in Peachtree City, Lovejoy, and Stockbridge. Be sure to like us on Facebook and find us online at foundationsportsllc.com.
Crazy about a shot-ass man.
Come on back, he's back here.
Let them get you.
You doing all right today?
I'm doing great. How about
Super.
you? Oops, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm really excited about the auction here July 18th. The Grand National's going. It's going for sale. The motorcycle that I built for Warriors for Heroes, or Warriors Golf Camps of America, I built that bike a couple years ago. You guys seen it on TV. They're done with it. What they did with that bike was I painted it a military theme. They took it out and displayed it. Any place they were set up for charity, they had the bike. Well, you know, they came to me a couple months ago and said, well, you know, we think the bike has met its day. We think everybody that wants to see it has seen it. What do you think we should do? And first thing I thought of was, let's take it to auction. Let's sell it. Put the money back in the charity. This motorcycle it's a Harley Davidson. I built this bike about 3 years ago for the Warriors for Heroes.
Yeah.
Now, what they used the bike for was display purposes and just different things. And they've decided now to liquidate the bike that they can use the money for service dogs. And I will tell you this, when it does come to charity items at auction, people really step up and they really help when it comes to that charity. Well, any charity for that matter at auction always does very well. And I can't wait to see what that bike does. It's a Sportster. I did it the OD green paint. Like I say, this has been done several years. Chuck did the golf camp, you know, sissy bar. But we're hoping, like I say, it's met its day with them. And it's a great running bike, great riding bike. They're done with it.
Yeah.
So it's time to liquidate it. Hopefully raise them some good money, maybe pay for a service dog.
That'd be great. You know, we do real well with motorcycles at the auction in the past, and
yeah,
it'd be a nice addition.
My wife told me the other day that owning 7 motorcycles is a little bit too much. Yeah, I don't know what she's talking about. She says I can only ride one at a time, but I've convinced her to let me keep 3 Harleys. My Road Glide, the Sprint, and my Ironhead. And everything else she says got to go. She said something about she would like to have a house at the beach. I don't know where she gets these ideas from, but you know what? We'll sell a few bikes. So we're going to take a few extra bikes to auction, liquidate some of my personal collection. As long as she doesn't buy furniture with it, I think we'll be fine. Let me fire this one up. You can hear it. And like I say, I did this bike, I guess it's been a couple years ago. And they have used and used and used the bike, but guess what? They never rode it.
No.
They would put it on a trailer, take it to display, take it to all their functions, but nobody rode the bike. So since it's been built, probably has 15 miles on it, and I put them on there.
Right.
So maybe it'll do well for them. We'll have to see.
Well, I hope so. We'll promote it well before the auction and try to get a buyer in there for it, and things that are going for charity always do well.
Oh yeah, they always do. Hey, did you guys hear that car pull up a while ago? Did you
hear
that car pull up?
Couldn't help but hear it.
Yeah, a customer of mine pulled up during filming, which was so cool. The 67 427 3 car. That's an ultra rare car. He only trusts me to work on that car. Ooh. That's a hot mess, ain't it?
It is. Stinger hood, 427.
Oh, this is the real deal. Yeah, there ain't nothing missing on this car. Check this out.
Very nice.
So wouldn't you like to have this down at auction?
It would draw a crowd, I can tell you that.
What we've got is you know, the car was gone through several years ago, and there was some things that just you couldn't get your hands on at the time. Like the fuel line, I've researched and found the right fuel line. He convinced me to come to his house and tune the car the other day, and I tuned it at his house, but I left him hanging a little bit, left a carrot. So, you got to bring it to the shop for me to finish. So, you know what, Richard? When I was at his house the other day, he's having a fueling issue. I looked at as much as I could, but I want to tell you, when this car was restored, that this may not be the proper fuel line. Have you ever noted fuel blocks like this in? When that car was originally done, the only thing that we could find at the time was those fuel blocks. Now they make a smooth fuel line. You can go back through any catalog, any internet site you want to, and the factory replacement fuel line is not available to feed 3 carburetors. But I've come up with a way that I think I can make the fuel flow better. Basically what's happening, on 3 2-barrel carburetors, the car under normal conditions runs off the center carburetor, the center 2-barrel. And then the outer 2 barrels kick in when you want to go. Well, the back carburetor is starving a little bit of fuel. I'm not getting as much fuel back to the back carburetor that I'd like to have, or that the car would like to have either. But I'll have that straightened out in no time.
Yeah.
I don't remember Chevrolet ever doing that. except on the Corvair when they split the 2 1-barrels off. So what I'm going to do is I actually looked online. I think I'm going to replace all of this with soft bends, and there will be rubber hose, and I think that's the way it's supposed to be.
Well, now where's the fuel issue? Is it leaking?
It's not getting enough fuel
It's
back
not getting to the
back.
back barrels?
Yeah.
Okay.
I solved a couple of vacuum issues and opened the car up some, but I think now it's starting for fuel. I know that sounds crazy when you got 3 2-barrels and a big block motor starving for fuel, but I'm afraid it is.
Well, it primarily runs off the center carburetor.
That it does.
And yeah, if you're not getting fuel equally to the front and the back, it will not run correctly.
Now the linkage is working properly. It's progressing the way it should. But ain't this a beautiful car?
It is.
You know, when it comes to mid-year Corvettes, we have had the mid-year Corvettes here lately, you know?
You certainly have.
You know, when I talk about soft top and hard top,
Yeah.
you know his is the only cars that's actually got the buttons still left in them?
Oh, really?
Yep. Every hard top car I've ever had is missing the buttons out of the hard top post. Do me a favor. When it comes auction time, run my stuff through first so I know how much money I have to spend before I leave.
We'll run it through Friday night. How about that?
Yeah, run it through Friday so I can just spend it all day Saturday.
Yeah.
Richard, I appreciate you coming up, man. And
always my pleasure.
I'm going to get that stuff down there into this week, first
Okay.
of next week at the latest. And if you don't mind, I'm going to bring a couple extra motorcycles.
That'd be good.
My wife said 7 is too many.
Really?
She says I can't ride but 1 at a time.
That's true.
Deal. I appreciate you coming up, brother.
Sure thing.
I'll see you in a day or so.
All righty.
They come running just as fast as they can. Every girl crazy about a shot dance.